Hello students, in the last video I have given 2 to 3 problems on the equation of the sphere. Now we'll continue that. We'll take the third example. A plane passes through a fixed point ABC and cuts the axis in ABC. Show that the locus of the center of the sphere OABC is A upon X plus B upon Y plus C upon Z is equal to 2. Solution. Let the center of the sphere OABC be P of FGH so that its radius OP is equal to square root of F square plus G square plus H square. The equation of the sphere is x minus a bracket square plus y minus g bracket square plus z minus h bracket square is equal to f square plus g square plus h square. That is, when you expand this, x square minus 2fx plus f square plus y square minus 2gy plus g square plus z square minus 2hz plus h square is equal to f square h square g square h square. Then cancelling this f square g square h square on both the sides, we are left with x square plus y square plus z square minus 2fx plus 2 minus 2gy minus 2hz is equal to 0. This is equation number 1. Now to find OA, putting y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0. In this equation number 1, we get x square minus 2fx is equal to 0 implies x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 2f. Therefore, OA is equal to x is equal to 2f. So this becomes what you call the x-intercept. Then similarly, to find OB, put x is equal to 0, z is equal to 0. In 1, we get y square minus 2gy equal to 0, implying thereby y into y minus 2g is equal to 0, implying thereby y is equal to 0 or y is equal to 2g. Now this is OB. OB is the y-intercept. Similarly, OC is equal to z is equal to 2h. Thus, the equation of the plane ABC is x upon 2f plus y upon 2g plus z upon 2h is equal to 1. Since the plane passes through ABC, it satisfies the equation of the plane a upon 2f plus b upon 2g plus c upon 2h is equal to 1. That is, x, y, z are replaced by ABC. Hence, the locus of the center FGH of the sphere is a upon 2x plus b upon 2y plus c upon 2z is equal to 1, or this you can write a upon x plus b upon y plus c upon z is equal to 2. Then we'll take the fourth problem, that is the example. Find the equation of the sphere having the circle x square plus y square plus z square plus 2y minus 4z minus 8 equal to 0, x plus y plus z is equal to 3 as a great circle. Solution. The equation of any sphere through the given circle is this x square plus y square plus z square plus 10y minus 4z minus 8 plus k times the plane, that is k times x plus y plus z minus 3 equal to 0. Then simplify this. This becomes x square plus y square plus z square plus kx plus 10 plus ky minus 4 minus of 4 minus k into z minus 8 plus 3k equal to 0. Now this equation number 1, it contains the variable k. Then in order that this equation number 1 may have the given circle as its great circle, its center, you'll have to again find the center of this sphere is minus k by 2 minus 10 plus k by 2, 4 minus k by 2 must lie on the plane x plus y plus z equal to 3. That means replace this x, y, z by this minus k by 2 minus 10 plus k by 2 that is 4 minus k by 2. So you just go on simplifying this equation, you get minus k by 2 minus 10 plus k by 2 plus 4 minus k by 2 equal to 3. That implies minus k minus 10k minus k plus k minus k equal to 6. This 2 will go on this side, that becomes 6. Then just go on again simplifying, you get minus 3k is equal to 12, implying thereby k is equal to minus 4. Substituting this k is equal to minus 4 in equation number 1, we get x square plus y square plus z square minus 4x plus 6y minus 8z plus 4 is equal to 0, which is the required equation of the sphere having the circle as a great circle. Then we'll take the example 5. Find the equation of the smallest sphere which contains the circle x square plus y square plus z square plus 2x plus 6y plus 4z minus 11 is equal to 0 and 2x plus 2y plus z plus 1 is equal to 0. Then we'll go for solution of this. Equation of any sphere containing the given circle is this equation plus lambda times or k times is equal to 0. When you simplify this, you get x square plus y square plus z square 2 plus 2 lambda x 6 plus 2 lambda y plus 4 plus lambda z minus 11 plus lambda is equal to 0. So this becomes the equation of the sphere. Now its radius r is given by minus half of this is equal to 1 plus lambda square, then minus half of this is 3 plus lambda square, and 2 plus lambda by 2 squared is equal to minus of lambda minus 11. That when you go on simplifying, you get this is equal to r square is equal to, just go on simplifying this, square this and simplify, you get 9 by 4 lambda plus 2 bracket squared plus 64 upon 9. Then r square is equal to 9 by 4 lambda plus 2 bracket square plus 64 upon 9. Now this r square has a least value for lambda is equal to minus 2. When lambda is equal to minus 2, this automatically becomes is equal to 0. Therefore this r square will be having a least value, that is a minimum value. In substituting this lambda is equal to minus 2 in equation number 1, we get x square plus y square plus z square minus 2x plus 2y plus 2z minus 3 is equal to 0, which is the required smallest sphere. Then we'll go for the next example. Find the equation of the sphere for which the circle x square plus y square plus z squared minus 3x plus 4y minus 2z minus 5 is equal to 0. 5x minus 2y plus 4z plus 7 equal to 0 is a great circle. Again, the same concept is used, only the equation have been changed. The equation of any sphere through the given circle is, again this is k times the plane, that is equal to k times 5x minus 2y plus 4z plus 7 is equal to 0. Then go on simplifying. Then after simplification, you get x square plus y square plus z square minus 3 minus 5k into x minus 2k minus 4 into y minus 2 minus 4k into z minus 5 plus 7k equal to 0. In order that one may have the given circle as its great circle, its center, again the center of this minus half of the coefficient of x is equal to 3 minus 5k by 2, k minus 2, 1 minus 2k must lie on the plane 5x minus 2y plus 4z plus 7 is equal to 0. So put the values of x, y, z in terms of this k, then go on simplifying, you get this value is equal to 45 minus 45k equal to 0, implying thereby k is equal to 1. So substitute this value of k equal to 1 in equation number 1, we get x square plus y square plus z square plus 2x plus 2y plus 2z plus 2 equal to 0. That is x square plus y square plus z square. 2 you can take it common from this and you can write this as 2 into bracket x plus y plus z plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. Then we'll go to the next part of this sphere, and that part is what we call equation of the tangent plane. The equation of a tangent plane at any point x1, y1, z1 of the sphere x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a square is x1 plus y1 plus z1 is equal to a square. Now this is a standard equation of a sphere. It is not a general equation of a sphere. So we'll find the tangent plane to this which is equal to x1 plus y1 plus z1 equal to a square. And the same formula we simplify and apply it to the general form of the equation of a sphere. Now this is the standard form. So we want to prove this. If you prove the tangent plane is given as x1 plus y1 plus z1 is equal to a squared, then you can generalize this for the general form of a sphere. If P of xyz be any point on the tangent plane at P1 of x1, y1, z1 to the given sphere, the direction ratios of P1, P are x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1. That is the difference between the point P and the point P1. So therefore, x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1. Also, the direction ratios of radius OP1 are x1 minus 0, y1 minus 0, z1 minus 0. Since OP1 is normal to the tangent plane at P1, OP1 is perpendicular to P1P. Therefore, x1, x minus x1 plus y1, y minus y1 plus z1, z minus z1 must be equal to 0. That is, when you simplify this equation, you are going to get this is x, x1, then you are having this is y, y1, z, z1. Now, this x1 square is taken on the right hand side, becomes x1 square plus y1 square plus z1 square. Now, this x1 square plus y1 plus square z1 square is equal to a square because P1 is a point, x1, y1, z1 lies on the sphere. Therefore, it has to satisfy the equation of the sphere. This implies this is the desired equation of the tangent plane, that is x x1, y y1, z z1 is equal to a square. So this becomes the tangent plane at the point P1. Similarly, now we'll give the same idea to the tangent plane at x1, y1, z1 to the sphere. This is x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d equal to 0. Now, this is general equation of a sphere. Then the tangent plane, as in the last case, is given by x x1 plus y y1 plus z z1, u into x plus x1, v into y plus y1, w into z plus z1 plus d is equal to 0. Thus, to write the equation of the tangent plane at x1, y1, z1 to a sphere, change x square to x x1, y square to y y1, z square to z z1, 2x to x plus x1, 2y to y plus y1, and 2z to z plus z1. Then the condition for a plane or a line to touch a sphere is that the perpendicular distance of the center from the plane or the line must be equal to the radius of the sphere. Then we'll take an example to find the tangent plane. Find the equation of the sphere passing through a circle x square plus y square plus z square minus 6x minus 2z plus 5 equal to 0, y equal to 0, and touching the plane 3y plus 4z plus 5 is equal to 0. Then we'll find a solution for this. The equation of any sphere through the given circle is x square plus y square plus z square minus 6x minus 2z plus 5 plus ky is equal to 0. That is x square plus y square plus z square minus 6x plus ky minus 2z plus 5 is equal to 0. Now we want to find the center of this sphere is given by 3 minus k by 2 and 1, and the radius is given by that is equal to 9 plus k square by 4 plus 1 minus 5 or 5 plus k square upon 4. The sphere 1 will touch the plane OA, that's 0x plus 3y plus 4z plus 5 equal to 0 if a perpendicular distance of the center 3 minus k by 2 comma 1 from the plane is equal to radius of the sphere. That is, this value is 0 plus 3 into minus k by 2 plus 4 into 1 plus 5 divided by square root of 9 plus 16 is must be equal to the radius, that is square root of 5 plus k square upon 4. Go on simplifying. After simplification, you get this equation is equivalent to, that is minus 3k plus 18 square is equal to 100 plus 5 upon k square into 4. When you go on simplifying all this again, you get 4k square plus 27k plus 44 is equal to 0. Now, this being a quadratic equation in a k, that is equal to ax square plus by plus c equal to 0. Then k equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a formula. By applying that formula, k is equal to minus 11 by 4 or k equal to minus 4. It has two values. Then k is minus 11 by 4 or k is equal to minus 4. Substituting these two values of k in equation number 1, we get x square plus y square plus z square minus 6x minus 11 by 4y minus 2z plus 5 is equal to 0, and x square plus y square plus z square minus 6x minus 4y minus 2z plus 5 is equal to 0 as the two required spheres. Then we'll take the last problem, that is find the equation of the sphere which touches the plane x minus 2y minus 2z is equal to 7 at the point L3 minus 1 minus 1 and passes through the point M1 1 minus 3. If C is the center of the sphere, then CL is perpendicular to the given plane x minus 2y minus 2z is equal to 7. The direction ratios of CL being 1 minus 2 minus 2, the equation of CL is x minus 3 upon 1 equal to y plus 1 upon minus 2 equal to z plus 1 upon minus 2 equal to k. Say any point on CL is given by k plus 3 minus 2k minus 1, 2k minus 1, which will represent C for some values of k. Since M lies on the sphere, therefore its radius CL must be equal to CM, or CL square is equal to CM square. Then substitute this value and go on simplifying, you get 9k square is equal to 9k square plus 4k plus 12, implying 4k equal to minus 12, implying k is equal to minus 3. Hence, the center C is given by 0, 5, 5 and L is equal to 3 minus 1 minus 1. So radius CL is equal to 9. Required equation of a sphere in the form of that center and the radius form is given by x minus 0 bracket square, y minus 5 bracket square, z minus 5 bracket square is equal to 9 square. That implies x square plus y square plus z square minus 10y minus 10z minus 31 is equal to 0. Okay, then the last part of this solid geometry, or the last part of the sphere, is orthogonal spheres. Then we'll just define two spheres are said to cut orthogonally if the tangent planes at a point of intersection are at right angles. That is, the radii of such spheres through their point of intersection P being perpendicular to the tangent planes at P are also at right angles. Thus, two spheres cut orthogonally if the spheres of the distance between their center is equal to sum of the squares of their radii. That means C dash square is equal to R square plus R dash square. So again, we'll find an example on this. Show that the condition for the spheres, you are given two spheres, x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d equal to 0, and x square plus y square plus z square plus 2u dash x plus 2v dash y plus 2w dash z plus d dash is equal to 0. Cut orthogonally. So these two spheres cut orthogonally is 2u dash plus 2v dash plus 2w dash is equal to d plus d dash. You will have to prove this value. Then see that these are the two spheres having the center at minus u minus v minus w and minus u dash minus v dash minus w dash. So the centers of the spheres are C minus u minus v minus w, C dash minus u dash minus v dash minus w dash, and the radii are given by root of u square plus v square plus w square minus d, and r dash is equal to root of u dash square plus v dash square plus w dash square minus d. Okay, now these spheres will cut orthogonally if I told in the last part that the distance between their centers, that is c dash square, must be sum of the squares of their radii, that is r square plus r dash square. That is, this c dash square becomes u minus u dash square plus v minus v dash square plus w minus w dash square must be equal to r square is given by u square plus v square plus w square minus d, and r dash square is given by u dash square plus v dash square plus w dash square minus d dash. This is minus d, this is minus d dash. Then when you go on squaring these values, then you get these values will get cancelled. Automatically you get that 2u u dash plus 2v v dash plus 2w w dash must be equal to d plus d dash. So this becomes the result which completes the entire sphere with along with all the problems. So in the next video, I'll go to what we call the cone and cylinder, right circular cone and right circular cylinder. Thank you.